much there to say. It's not my first or my last.
Oh man, what is going on? It's not my first or my last. What's up, familia? Welcome inside the hotel room. Hope you guys are doing good. Keeping between the lines. Got your load secure, man. Let's go ahead and let's bring in my hermana. I'm gonna chop it up with her. Shouts to you, Ruben. Can't stop, won't stop. All the way from Jersey. What's up, big dog? So let's go ahead and bring in my hermana from Convicted Hearts 1, Miss Jen Magana.
Hey, everybody. Hey, Cholo. How are you?
I'm good. I'm ready to roast you.
Yeah, you got me nervous over here. I've been tripping out all day thinking I'm getting exposed.
Let me see. Dirty 35 30. It's good. Send mine from up north. All right, man. I sends mine right back. That's what I'm talking about. So I think the Wi-Fi here in the hotel room is a little bit choppy. It's a little bit up and down. But oh man, yeah, look. See, Can't Stop, Won't Stop says I look a little blurry. Okay. Well, we might be a little bit blurry. So Spence on that. But Jen, how you doing, girl?
Pretty good. Pretty good. Just a crazy day. Doing the mom thing, taking my kids for their pictures for school, helping my mom out with going through my grandma's things. And yeah, I posted this little crazy, you know how we can do those YouTube shorts?
Yeah.
So I didn't think nothing of it, right? It's with my daughter and the cat. And there's a filter on my daughter with like the crazy eyes.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even think anything. And I looked back in like 10 minutes and it had 10,000 views.
Really?
I was like, well, damn. Now I need to make that happen on a regular video.
Well, you know what? I mean, people are really into like animal like
Maybe
on the video. Yeah, they're really in. So I mean, you can do anything with your dog or your cat or whatever, and it's like I don't know why people are so in. What's up, Vic? I don't know why people are so into that. I see some videos where it's like, chill, hanging out with my dog, or my dog catches the ball, and I see like 35,000 views.
That's crazy,
And I'm like,
right?
yeah. So I'm like, okay, maybe the dog does like a backflip and catches the frisbee or the ball, and I click on it. No, the guy just kind of throws the ball, and the dog just catches it with its mouth, like nothing major. Just that's it, and it's like, wow. Well, they got a view out of me, didn't they? Damn.
I saw this one on this old man, right? He's feeding raccoons. It was like old man feeds raccoons. 35 million views. And literally, it's an old dude on his, front porch feeding raccoons dog food.
What's up, Brenda Love? Vic Med is up in here. Artie Familia. Raymond M. We're going to get started right now in just a bit. I'm here to roast my sister. And roasting we will do. Yeah. Man, again, Despensa, if the quality's not that great, I'm in the hotel. The Wi-Fi looks like it's working, but it looks a little bit weak. So hopefully we can get through it with no major problems. Let me see. Cholo, if you showed body truck, you'll get all kinds of views. That's my boy Vic, man. I was just chopping it up just a little while ago. What's up, Andres?
Andres.
All right, Jen. So, Jen, usually when people come on, right?
Mm-hmm.
When people go on anybody's channel and do an interview, it's like, hey, tell us your life story. And immediately they get to like where they grew up. Mm-hmm. And did they do any time? Did they go to the military? How did they get into the career they're into? And it's all that same old stuff, right? And it's like, okay, so now you kind of feel like you know the person. But I'm like, I don't know if you really know the person because you don't really know about them, what they you know about where they grew up, right?
Right.
But everybody that grows up in that area are not all the same,
That's
right?
true.
They might have a little similarities here and there because of the area, but they're not all the same. So that's why I'm trying to get to Jen Magana here.
All right.
Who is Jen Magana?
I'm scared.
So with that, what's up, Esther Benny? Shout outs to you, man. By the way, Esther Benny's one of the wrestling junkies. Shout outs to you out there in the box state, homie. So hopefully if the Wi-Fi, if it holds up, we can get to this. So
All right, do it.
Jen, all right, let's get to a couple of questions that I got for you here.
All right.
Jen, first of all, when you were a young lad, a young girl, okay,
Mhm.
who did you have a crush on? What celebrity did you have a crush on?
Oh, this is so embarrassing.
Come
I
on,
can't
hit
believe
us with it.
Do you remember New Kids on the Block?
Okay, all right.
It was
Okay,
one
yeah,
of the brothers. What was the brother's name? The more serious one. I don't know. What's his name? Jordan? Or
I don't
I don't know.
know. I know the name. I remember the group New Kids on the Block, but I don't remember their name. I don't
But
know.
honestly, the first crush I had, I got a spanking for this too,
What's it? Okay.
was Rocky in the movie. And my
Rocky
little cousin,
Balboa?
yes. I don't know what was wrong
Sly
with me.
Stallone?
Yes, I told my cousin I would kiss him when I grow up. And my cousin went and told my dad, and I got it. I got in trouble.
Raymond M said the Fonz. No, Rocky. Okay, what Rocky did you watch where you're like, wow, I have a crush on him?
Where he was all beat up. I liked that. I don't know. I don't even. I'm sorry. I do have kind of a morbid.
Okay, wait. Okay, let's narrow that down. I know my
Okay.
Rockies. Okay, wait,
Okay.
he's beat up in a lot of them. Like what? Part 1, part 2, part 3. I mean, part 4 he was pretty beat up. In part 1 and 2 he was pretty beat up too. Part 3 he wasn't beat up too bad though. Do you know who was the bad guy? They beat him up.
I think it was part 2, if I'm not mistaken.
He fought Apollo Creed.
Yes.
Okay.
And
Did he
I'll
win
never
at the
forget
end?
for that? I believe he did.
Okay, that's part 2. That's part 2.
Then yeah, it was part 2.
Okay, so it was when he said, "Yo, Adrian, we
Love
did
it.
it."
Yeah, that part.
That's okay. That's when you were like, that's when you had a crush on him?
I was like, that's gonna be my man one day. Yeah.
Wow. Shout outs to Sylvester Stallone.
Right?
Capturing young Miss Jen Magana's heart.
Yeah.
So he was raising the belt. Yo, Jen, we did it. Wow.
In my mind, that's what I heard.
Okay. All right. I don't think I've ever heard that. I don't think I've ever.
Really?
Never heard anybody having a crush on Rocky. But wow. Okay, Jen, that's some good stuff. That's some good stuff.
I liked the aggression and I was into it. Well, yeah.
Okay. All right. Hey, what's up to House of Tattoos is up here. Droops, what's going on, homie? We're just over here learning a little bit more about one Miss Jen Magana. All right, Jen. So was your favorite boy band? Who was your favorite boy band? Come on, every girl loves the boy bands.
I guess it would have been New Kids on the Block. That's the only one I remember too much from. I know I had like their pillowcases on my bed.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. So it would have been them until I started reading those crazy rumors about I don't even want to repeat them, but yeah, it was that band for a while.
Was there anything about them that they're gay or something? Was there anything?
Yeah, but it got nasty, like the details of it. So yeah.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know all the details, but I do remember hearing. But at the same time, hanging out with the fellas, young kids and everything. Everybody would say like, "Oh yeah, nah, they're gay and everything." I don't know whether to take it. Were they really gay or were they not? I had
I
no
think it was just
idea.
like tabloid stuff. You know what I mean? It was
Okay.
just magazines and stuff we're writing.
Okay. Jen, who did you have a crush on at school? How about that?
At school. Mm. Oh man, I wonder where he's at and who he's with right now.
Wow.
Like who I went to school with?
Yeah, who you went to school with? Yes.
Okay, there was this boy Johnny,
Oh,
and
not Johnny.
Johnny, yeah.
Okay. All right. Go for it.
I don't know. All I heard last is that he stabbed someone with a screwdriver, and I never saw him again. But yeah, it was
Is that what
Johnny.
you liked about him? They stabbed someone with a
Well,
screwdriver?
I liked him before that, but I think I was intrigued a little. But no, that wasn't why I liked him. I guess I liked the way he was. He was funny, and I liked
Okay.
how he dressed, how he looked. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
he smelled
Wow.
good.
Gotcha. Okay.
Right.
Funny guy with a screwdriver.
Yeah.
Understood. Jen, when was your first kiss? As a young Jen Magana, when was your first kiss?
First kiss
Hmm.
was in Northridge Movie Center in Salinas, and it was with some weasel named Philip.
Ah, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Philip.
Yeah.
What was wrong with Philip? You don't have the same enthusiasm for Philip as you did with Johnny.
Yeah, Philip thought he was slick, but you know what he did?
What's
Okay,
that?
so he was a little, not a lot older, a couple years older than me. You remember those jeans, or not jeans, the pants girls used to wear, like corduroys?
Yeah.
Okay. So you know how if you like put your hands on them, it leaves the mark, like the hand? Well,
Okay. Yes.
Philip thought, he'd smack my butt afterwards, right?
Gotcha.
My mom picks me up, and of course, there's all my cousins in the car, my brother, and they see the hand mark. That was the end of Philip. Yeah, my cousins jumped in the next day.
Wow. Oh, really?
Oh yeah, yeah,
Wow.
yeah. He hated me.
Wow. Okay. So, all right. So, two things. Johnny, if you're watching, get at me. I'd like to chop it up with you. Philip, if you're watching, I definitely want to talk to you, man. Thecholotrucker at yahoo.com, Philip. Get at me, dog. I definitely want to chop it up. I definitely want to chop it up with Philip. That was at the movies?
Yeah, it was at the movies.
What'd you guys go watch?
I don't even remember what we watched, but
Come on.
yeah, I can't
Come
remember.
on, Jen.
I was traumatized. That was my first
Oh,
kiss. I
man.
was going through all kinds of emotions.
Okay. All right. So that was a date? You guys went on a date?
Well, yeah, it was like a bunch of us, but when everyone went to go get popcorn or whatever, that's when he kissed me. Yeah.
Probably regretted it the next day, huh?
Yeah, he did. He did.
Let me see. A beat up guy, shank, weasel. Damn. Yeah.
Yeah, I know how to pick them, right, Raymond?
All right. You know what, Jen? Speaking on dating, I'm gonna give you a couple of options here. Okay.
Mhm.
Now you have to go on a date with one of these guys, and you have to be interested. You cannot just say it like, "Well, I'm up and gone." No. You have to go out on a date, and you have to act interested. You don't have to go out on a date with them again, but you gotta act interested with these
Okay.
guys. You got it?
Okay.
Okay. Jen, would you rather go out with the guy that wears tight leather pants and has his nipples pierced, and every chance he gets to take his shirt off, he takes his shirt off? So if you guys go on the patio, boom, shirt's coming off with his tight leather pants and his nipples pierced. that guy or the guy that cannot stop cussing. He cusses all the time. No matter when he's ordering the food, he's throwing nothing but F bombs. Doesn't matter who he's talking to. If you guys go to church, talking to pastor, boom, F bombs, all kinds of things. The guy that throws 3-4 cuss words in every sentence. Which guy would you rather go out on the date with, one Miss Jen Magana?
I don't like either one of these guys.
The guy with the tight leather pants, he's a good dude, but he wears tight leather pants with with his nipples pierced.
Yeah.
And every chance he gets to take his shirt off, he does.
Listen, I can't be going out with no guy that wants to be taking his shirt off and wearing tighter pants than I do. So I'm going with the cussing guy.
Okay. Yeah. So you can have a conversation with a guy just throwing nothing but F bombs, and
I'm gonna have a conversation with him during the process.
Have you ever gone on a date like that where the guy just can't stop cussing, or the guy is just he just got a foul mouth?
Yeah.
Really?
I have, and I didn't like it. It was I grew up in a household where cussing was a sin. It was not allowed. Okay. Yeah. My real dad, so I guess until I was 12, like I was not allowed to watch regular TV, listen to secular music. Nobody cussed. Very strict. So it was a trip for me to first, especially be in the presence of a man that cussed in front of a female. That was a shock.
Yeah. Do you cuss, Jen? I don't think I've ever heard you use any foul language.
I mean, I try not to, but yeah, I mean, I obviously slip up and I'm not proud of it when I do, but I'm on a mission right now to not be cussing anymore because I just, I don't feel like it's very ladylike. And, my kids hear me. My kids hear me and I don't want them repeating that. So, and you know what? My last little situation I had, one of my daughter's friends pointed out to me and it bothered me after. She's like, you know what? You used to be so sweet. And then you got with so-and-so and now you cuss a lot. And that broke my heart. I was like, oh, damn, I just crushed this little girl's thoughts of me,
Yeah.
So I'm like, I got to work on that.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, so shout out to Brenda Love, JM, Rich, G Lou's up in here, Sea Dog. Well, shout out to all you guys, JoJo AZ. Everybody is up in here, man. Vic Mastro, where do you come up with these questions? Okay, here's another one, Jen. Okay, so would you rather go out with a guy who is 3 inches taller than you, but weighs 30 pounds less than you do, or a guy that's he's in good shape? He's a good shape, good looking dude, but he's 3 inches shorter than you.
The first one. I would say that would be more my preference.
Okay. The guy that's taller but weighs less than you?
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you mean skinny Bone Jones, it's all good.
Something about it, yeah.
Wow, Jen. Okay. Yeah. Have you ever gone on with it? Would you date a guy that's shorter than you? Or?
I'm 5'2". So for someone to be shorter than me, that would be interesting. I mean, I have to use one of those clamper things to get things from the top shelf. So, like you see him on TV, as seen on TV.
Yeah. So if he's shorter than you, he's going to be a Shadow Pit. Yeah, I am, man. It's on OfferUp. So if he's shorter than you, he's going to be asking you to get something from the cabinet. Yeah. And you can't have that.
No, I can't have that.
Okay, Jen, check this out. Going out on a date, guy comes and picks you up. Okay. The guy either picks you up in a minivan with a car seat in it, or the guy picks you up in a company vehicle. Say this guy worked for Roto-Rooter, and it was a pickup truck that said Roto-Rooter. Oh, better yet. It's got that guy that's pointing like that, and it's got the phone number 222-2222. Habla 222-2222. Bam, across the pickup truck. That guy or the minivan guy with 2 car seats in it?
I'm going to go with the guy with the company vehicle because I know off top he's got a job.
Okay.
And if I can elaborate
Yes.
on getting picked up once and going for a date, blew my mind. I never would have imagined this person had this life, okay?
Uh-huh.
Shout out to the east side. But anyways, this guy shows up in remember those cars, the Pintos?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't judge. But when I got in, he goes, make sure you spread your feet, you put one on the side of the door. And I'm thinking, what are you talking about? There was no floorboard. Then he goes to start the car and he has to blow in this thing to make sure he has no alcohol in his system.
Ah, yes. There we go.
Yeah, that one was, that probably took the cake for picking me up. Yeah.
Wow.
First and last time.
Okay. Damn.
Yeah.
Crazy. Okay. Jen. All right. So you the company driver. Okay. All right. So guy pulls up. Say you're on the patio, right? Waiting for your date to pull up. You get there, you sit down. He's all like, oh yeah, I'm just right around the corner. I'm pulling up right now. You're like, okay. So they sit you down. You're on the patio. Bigger turnoff. The guy that shows up in a company car or company pickup truck. Let's say, you know what? He works for Terminex. Okay. So he's got an upside down ant on top, right? That guy or the guy that pulls up in a moped.
No moped.
Really?
No.
So the Terminex guy that shows up with a rat upside down on top of his pickup truck is better, huh?
As long as that rat is dead, it's all good. Yeah. I'm not trying to get all kinds of wind and bugs blown in my face and hair on the moped. No.
Okay. If you're saying that's the problem, what if the guy pulls up in a Harley?
Did he bring me a helmet?
No, well, he just pulls up. You're at the restaurant. You guys are meeting there. So he pulls up right in front and he's going to meet you right there. You're out on the patio just watching. Biggest turnoff, the guy that pulls up in the moped or the guy that pulls up in the company Terminex with an upside down spider on top of the car.
I like spiders. I don't know. I'm not really impressed by
the moped?
Definitely not by the moped, but
okay. What about the guy that pulls up in a Harley?
Harleys are cool, but I'm a little bit of a chicken to be riding on the back of a Harley too. So I don't know. I like to feel like I'm enclosed in the vehicle.
Jen, are you serious? You'd rather take the guy that's in the Terminex vehicle or the Roto-Rooter guy that pulls up in the company truck that has like a plumbing sink on top instead of the guy in the Harley?
This one's a hard one. This is a hard one. I would like to see the guy that we're talking about.
All right. All things being equal, is the same guy. It's just you get the choice of the vehicle he pulls up in.
Okay. I'll go with the Harley only if we're like going a short distance. I don't want to go on the freeway.
No. You're there at the restaurant.
Oh.
You are already there.
Oh.
He calls up. You're sitting down on the patio. So the street is right there. And he's pulling up and he's parking right there, pretty much right where you're at. Biggest turnoff. Okay. He pulls up in a moped or he pulls up in a Terminex. It says Terminex across and it's got an upside down ant dead on top of it.
I'm still going with the Terminex guy. But if I'm serious.
Okay. All right.
I don't a moped.
Okay.
But I will go with the Harley guy first over the Terminex guy. Now that you said that, as long as I don't have to drive with him.
Oh man. Okay. All right. Would you rather take the guy that shows up in the company vehicle or the guy that shows up to pick you up? This time you're not at the restaurant. This time he goes and picks you up in his rotor rooter vehicle, or he picks you up and there's somebody in the back seat because he's Ubering and he's saying like, "Oh yeah, jump in. I'm just gonna drop off this last Uber person."
Oh no, that sounds like a setup. I
It sounds
can't
like
do that.
the
Yeah,
guy's working, Jen. The guy's making an honest living.
and I respect that, but I'll see you when you're done.
But he says, "Look, it's on the way. We're just gonna drop him off. Don't worry. Someone else to talk to."
Let me sit in the back then so I can see what both of you are doing. I'm too suspicious. I can't be having nobody sit behind me that I don't know.
Okay, and let's say that happens, and he does, and he drops the person off. There was no setup.
Okay.
Bigger, bit more of a red flag. The guy that picked you up while he was working driving Uber, or the
Mhm.
guy that's driving the pickup truck. Llama a 222-2222.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe the guy with the van is a little more of a red flag because just the whole van thing. It's a little sketchy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Out of all of those, the biggest turnoff is what? The minivan guy with the two car seats?
You know what? And I sound like a total hypocrite right now because I
Mhm.
probably at one point I had like 4 car seats in my car, but I wasn't going to pick nobody up either. So
Hey, let me tell you something. If I were dating, if I see a girl with 4 car seats, yeah, yeah,
yeah.
no,
See?
it's yeah, no, that's
Yeah.
definitely a game changer.
Yeah, you
That's
gotta be prepared to change your entire life if you see that.
Yeah, Chan Les on that one. All right,
Right?
Jen. All right, you're at dinner with the date. Okay, boom. Guy that's always picking things out of the food and telling the waitress, make sure they don't put any onions. Make sure they don't put. Oh, I'm allergic to this. I'm trying to watch my figure. That douchebag, or the guy that chews with his mouth open.
Oh. See, I was gonna go with right off top when you said the guy that's complaining about I can't have this or that, but no,
Mhm.
I can't be across from somebody smacking with their mouth open. That's one of my biggest pet peeves. I don't want to hear you smack, and I don't want to see what's in your mouth.
The guy's just enjoying his food, Jen. Just let the guy be. He's enjoying his food.
And I will enjoy my food as well, but I respect you enough to not act like a slob.
See, the other guy, the other guy is like, there's no fun with the. He's just there. Oh, I'm trying to watch my figure, and he's not gonna have fun with food. And let's taste this and let's taste that. The guy that chews with his mouth open, yeah, the guy's just trying to enjoy his food, Jen. Let the guy be.
I mean, I guess if I don't make eye contact, I could probably hang for a little while.
If you just look away.
Yeah, I'll just look above his head and it'll seem like I'm looking at him.
All right, Jen. You would most likely go in a date. Now you have to pick one of these guys.
Okay.
A guy. Now you're walking, you're passing by like a subway or something
Mhm.
like that. The guy who is dressed outside the subway and he's dressed like an actual subway sandwich, dancing around trying to get people to come
You're,
in. Okay, that guy hits on you, or the pizza delivery man hits on you.
you're really playing with me, huh?
You got to pick one of these guys. Which one of these guys would you rather go with? The pizza delivery man
Hmm.
or the guy? And by the way, on the job, by the way, you ordered a pizza. The
Mhm.
guy shows up to your pad. He's got the whole domino suit on and everything. And then he starts hitting on you. Or you're just walking past the subway. The guy is dressed like a Subway sandwich, trying to get people to come into the subway. He's dressed like a meatball sandwich. Which one would you go with?
I'll pass on the meatballs and I'll go with the pizza guy. See if he'll give me some extra chilies and paper plates.
Okay. Okay. And if he says, like, hey, listen, by the way, um, is it cool if I pick you up in my Domino's pizza ride? And you look outside and it's the Domino's pizza, little small compact car with the whole Domino's on top. And it says like, hey, but we'll be rolling feeding it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. What's wrong with the sandwich guy? The guy's making a living too, Jen.
I don't want to see him, dancing in the meatball thing when I drive by. And what if my homegirl's like, oh, so that's your vato right there, the meatballs?
Yeah, the guy's got balls.
I'll be like, no, that's not him.
The guy, he's ambitious. Right? The guy is out there dancing. He's a people's person. He knows how to get people to come in and enjoy the food and the sandwiches, Jen.
Well, if he knows how to dance in that thing, maybe, yeah.
There you go. You guys can go out dancing, and he's all like, look, I got the moves, girl. I get the people inside Subway. But you'd rather go with the pizza guy.
I'll go with pizza guy first, yeah. Meatball guy's backup.
All right, Jen, what's the worst date you've been?
Oh, God. Okay.
Well, what's the worst? Okay, not the worst date. The worst thing that somebody has happened on a date. Yeah, let's keep it fun. It doesn't have to be something cynical. There's something that we're like, what the hell?
You really want to know?
I think the people want to know. I think they want to know the truth.
Shout out to the East Side again. I was actually shot at on a date. Not me. They weren't trying to hit me. They were trying to hit him. But I was in the car when we were driving away from his pad.
Wow.
No joke.
Okay. All right.
Nothing. Yeah, that's a turn off for sure. That's like, I want to go home. I don't want to ride this ride. I gotta go. And that is the truth.
Oh, wow. Okay. All right. But that's somebody else doing something. It's not your actual date that's doing that. Yeah, I guess he brought it onto himself. But I'm talking about something that the date did.
Okay. I have another one. All this guy right here, all he talked about was his mom and his ex the entire time.
Okay.
So most of the females, ladies, back me up here. No, this is like a red flag. He's going to have issues.
Like what kind of issues?
Like probably pretty severe mommy issues. It was
like this.
What about me? What about me? I know you don't give a goddamn about me.
That was him. Just like that. Just like that. The whole time.
Okay. All right. Okay.
I actually had to, God forgive me, I had to lie to this guy. I told him my vehicle was stolen. I couldn't make it because I had already committed to see him again before I knew he was like so tight with his mom, right? I told him my vehicle was stolen, and he's like, well, who did you call? I said, I had to call a tow company. They found it. What tow company? So I recognized or I remembered this name locally, right? And he called back or text back, so I wouldn't answer the phone. He goes, you're lying. I called that tow company. My primo owns it. They don't have your car.
Damn.
I dodged one. Yeah, I dodged one there for sure.
Wow. All right, Jen. So a guy comes and picks you up either in a tow truck or an actual big rig truck, but he can't go through residential streets because it's the law. So you got to walk to the first major street, and he's all like, "Hey, meet me over here because I can't drive a big rig in the residential streets. Hey, it's the law. Don't blame the trucker."
Okay. I don't know. Well, I don't want to be. Am I towing someone's vehicle while we're in the truck?
You know what? Yes, let's just add that to it. He pulls up to pick you up and he's towing somebody's vehicle.
Then no, not that guy.
Okay, then he's not towing somebody's vehicle, but he shows up in a tow truck to pick you up.
I've never been in a tow truck actually. I've been in a big rig.
Or a guy in a big rig, but you got to walk to the major street because
Yeah.
you can't take it down to residentials.
I'm still gonna go with the big rig because
Okay.
Yeah.
Son of a gun. Okay, yes, of course that's the right choice. The guy owns his own big rig. He owns his own truck. I mean, the guy can own his own tow truck as well, but
yeah.
you get a little exercise and while you're going out there.
That's true.
So, Jen, what meats, red or white? You can only have one.
Wait, say that again.
Meat, red or white?
Oh, what meat?
Yeah.
Red.
Okay. What's Jen Magana's favorite meat in a taco?
It's either, let's see, cabeza.
That's I love.
It's so tender and yes. Yeah, that's gonna be my favorite. Yeah.
Okay. Would you like that meat like in a torta and a burrito as well, or no?
Yeah.
Really? Okay. I do love. I love cabeza as well as carnitas.
Yes.
But to have it in a burrito, nah.
Maybe not a burrito, but the torta, I think that would be good.
Torta de cabeza, I'm good. I'll pass. Torta de carnitas, I'm down with that. But nah, for the tacos, it's gotta be cabeza.
Yeah.
I love that. Yeah, definitely.
Right.
Okay, Jen, you got both cats and a dog. Which one, if you could only have cat or dog?
Damn, they're right outside the door. I feel like they're listening to me reject.
We're gonna get. You know what? Just because you said that, Jen.
Yeah.
And the next question is gonna be very sinister.
Oh man. Okay, so I feel like such a bad mom right now, but I have to go with my dog because she's like she's with me. I mean, if someone tries to get crazy with me, she gets in between things. If she thinks someone's coming close to me, and I don't know. She's just like she's my ride or die. She's right there with me through everything. I got her during a very hard time, like, right after I lost my dad. So I have a bond with her,
Are cats really that? Do cats really care about their owners?
Cats are cool.
No, but do they care about their owner? It seems like cats, they're just there for anybody who feeds them. Okay, for instance, I got 2 damn dogs, right? Something happens to my beautiful, crazy local wife, like the dogs will be hurt. They'll miss her. They'll start crying and everything like that.
Yeah.
Hey, if we had a cat, I just think like the cats would just kind of move on. Like, hey, I don't care, whatever. Who's got some food, or I'll just go outside and kill a squirrel or something. Like, do cats really show the love, or is it more like no, pet me? No. I don't need to show you love.
I'm gonna be honest. I think I'm talking like you're raising a child. It starts when they're young. Like if you have them as kittens and you're feeding them, you're petting them, showing them love. I swear to you, when I get home, no joke. Like I'll even film this. When I'm coming up my street, my cats start running up the driveway and they're following. I swear to you. You know what, Cholo? Just because you're doubting me, I'm posting it. My cats are loyal. Why are you laughing?
Okay, no, go ahead. I guarantee, I can almost promise you, I can take those cats and they won't miss you. I'll just have like a can of tuna or something, and they'll be fine. They'll be okay.
You try and take them, they'll probably claw your eyes out. They're very loyal.
I don't mean take them by force. I just mean I'll just open a can of tuna, 99-cent cheap tuna, and they'll be fine.
No, they like albacore. They don't like 99-cent tuna.
They'll learn to like it. They don't know the price of anything. Hey, Jen, on that, what if a guy has too many cats for you? What's the number of that cat?
Oh,
before you're like, okay, I like animals, but I don't know. This fool has a lot of cats.
Maybe 12.
What? Oh, Jen, are you serious?
Do you
So
know
the
how
guy
many
has
cats
10.
I have?
If the guy has 10 cats, you're cool with that?
Yeah, but 12 is pushing it.
Oh, damn.
Do you know how many cats I have?
Oh, are you serious?
I have 6 cats.
Yeah, I know. But no, Jen.
But not in the house. You know, they have to be able to roam in and out of the house, or, you know, my cats, they have to work for a living too. You know, they catch critters and they don't just lounge around.
They have to work for a living. What do they do?
They have to go catch the neighbor's rats or something. They catch.
Okay, so they're not your cats. They just come to you whenever you want to feed them.
They're mine.
Oh,
I just happen to loan them out to neighbors that.
come on. They're around. You know, look, I live in an alley, right? Yes, I live in an alley. And there's cats all over the place. Alley cats all over the place. I can't, Jen, I just can't say like I'm gonna go put food out there at nighttime so they make their way to my house to eat. And I'm like, hey, these are all my cats. And now they can roam free in the alley and they'll come back when it's time for me to feed them.
You know, here's how I know they're my cats, because I can name them.
I could name all the cats too. That's Tonio and Pancho and Jorge and Clumsy and all these fools. I could name them all too.
But do they know their name? Like if you call them, do they come running?
Cats don't know their names, Jan.
They know their name.
They don't know their names. Cats don't know their names.
I'm so sad that you have so little faith in cats.
Ah, Jan, wait. So if a dude, okay. So you go out on a date with the pizza delivery guy and he's got 11 cats, you're cool with that?
No, here's the thing. I don't do animals and food to get, like, I'm weird about that. Like if somebody's preparing food in the house and I see they're all touching their little dog or cat and then they go stir the pot, that I can't do that. Like I'm very much like keep that separate from. So when you're saying pizza and cats, I'm just picturing a car full of pizza boxes and cats scampering around all over. I don't know about that.
Okay, we got a couple of girls over here saying yes, they do, Cholo. Yes, they do. All you girls are nuts.
See?
All you girls are nuts.
Cats are cool. Cats are cool. I'm gonna put that on a t-shirt for you. Cats are cool.
Okay. All right. Speaking on that, Jen. Okay. We were talking about like food and pets and everything like that. Okay. Bigger turn off to you, right? Okay. So you're on a date with the dude. The guy says, hey, I got a dog. So you're like, oh, one Miss Jen Magana. She's already like all in, like, oh, yeah. And he's all like, want to see some pictures. He shows you pictures. And it's him and his dog. You know how the dogs like to lick the face? Well, yeah. He's licking back. So him and his dog are like slapping tongues and stuff. And he's showing you pictures of that. Okay. That guy or the guy that tells you he bites his toenails.
Where are you finding these guys?
Jen, where are you finding the guy that's got 11 cats?
That was an imaginary guy. I don't know. Maybe this sounds gross. But I'm going to have to go with the guy. I think it's more disgusting to be licking your dog back and like trading tongues with a dog.
He's showing affection to his loving animal, Jen. You're going to punish him for that?
Him showing affection to his loving animal will get him no affection from me. That's for sure.
You know what? Maybe that's true. Maybe the guy who bites his toenails, because that's pretty impressive. If you could reach your foot to your face.
Hey, anything's possible.
Hey, look, it shows the guy has agility. He can stretch. Right. So, you know, the guy probably keeps himself in some pretty good health. Let me see.
That's right.
My cat is listening to this and feels offended.
See?
Girls are nuts. Girls are insane. Oh, let me see. Doing biting their toenails. Yeah, at least you know what? At least that guy. At least that guy has some sort of agility. So
I mean, I could get graphic, but I mean, it's his own toenails. You know, that dog's mouth has been places. It's been places, you know.
Jen, what kind of car did you want when you were a little girl?
Oh, when I was a little girl,
Mm-hmm.
I wanted my dad's Camaro. It was a red and black, like the top had a leather on top, like convertible Camaro.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
All
probably
right.
just because it was my dad's, you know.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Do you have a dream car today? Like, or not a dream car, but you're like, you know what? If I had the money, that's the car I want.
I would definitely, if I had the money, I would definitely get something I could, you know, like a Lolo, something I could cruise in. That's not like your everyday vehicle. I really love, like, my daughter's gonna hate me. That 1936 Studebaker she got from her tata is fire. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful.
Okay.
And it just purrs. That thing is, it's so nice.
Okay. Okay.
So that's, I don't know, it puts you in a whole like vibe. Just, it feels good, you know, riding in a car like that.
All right, Jen. More of a red flag for you. The guy who takes you out on the first date to like a chain restaurant, say like an Applebee's, right? And when it's time to pay, he busts out like an Applebee's gift card and says like, "Oh man, I got this for my birthday." That guy, okay? Or the guy that says takes you out to a nice restaurant, but then says that there was a hair in his food. And then he tells you, "Hey, there wasn't a hair. I just, you know, just a cool, nice little discount. We don't have to pay everything."
Okay, that's easy. I'm with the guy that has the Applebee's coupon or the gift card. Because that's what I do. And I have no shame. The
When
guy
you go
with
out
the
on
hair,
dates?
the guy with the hair,
Yeah.
okay, this goes out to my cousin Roger. You know who, you ain't ish. He does stuff like that.
Okay.
He does stuff like that. You're nasty. That's just nasty.
So the guy that takes you to a chain restaurant like Applebee's and busts out the, okay, all right.
That's smart. That's smart.
Would you really take it that way? The guy that's paying for your guys' first date with a gift card that he got on his birthday.
Well, it paid for the meal, didn't it?
Yes. As a matter of fact, he takes it out of the envelope and it says from mom.
Why we got to go with the mom issues?
Hey, I'm just saying how deep we can go with this.
Okay, I'll let him pay for the first date like that.
Okay.
I don't pay on gift cards.
Okay.
But from mom, that's pushing it.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Where he pays with a credit card, but he throws like 3 credit cards. He's all like, yeah, just in case, some backup.
I'd rather him pay with a gift card, honestly.
Okay. All right. Now you have to go on a second date with one of these guys. Okay. You have to go on a second date. Okay. Now, the guy who didn't pay for the meal, the guy who's all like, all right, so we ready to go? And you're just kind of like, yeah, I guess. And he's just kind of like looking at you and just through time, you didn't notice, but he was kind of pushing the receipt your way. And he's all like, okay, well, I'll meet you outside. He gets up and just walks outside. That guy or the guy in the moped.
I'm going with the guy in the moped because the other guy's going to get beat up as soon as we leave. Why are you going to do that?
All right, Jen, real quick. Cake or pie?
Pie.
pie? What's your favorite pie?
Blackberry. Like blackberry cobbler type pie. Yeah. Like that.
Mm. I like that you said pie, Jen, but I didn't like where you went with the pie.
Really?
Yeah, no, blackberry pie. Blackberry pie, Jen?
Cobbler. You would love it.
Yes, I'm sure I would love the blackberry cobbler with 11 cats because there's a limit, 11 cats.
Well, I don't have 11 cats in my home.
I got you. But the guy, okay, you know what? What about dogs? Is there a max for a guy to have dogs for you to be like, yeah?
Oh man. Okay, if there's nowhere to sit, like if you have that many dogs, there's like nowhere for me to sit down, and there's like just hair padded all over all the furniture, and that would be a lot. I don't know how many dogs that takes, but that sounds like, I don't know.
Okay. It could just take one dog.
Yeah.
It could just take two dogs.
Yeah.
Hey, I got 2 dogs. My yard is a mess.
Yeah. My dog sheds a lot too, and she's got white fur, so it is all over everything. I have to constantly clean up after her.
Yeah. Yeah. That's for dang sure. Jen, you're driving from your home to Miami, Florida. You have no cell phone. There's no radio. You guys have to interact with one another. You have no way of getting away from the person. Do you go with the guy that laughs at his own jokes? He thinks he's super funny. Mutt, just a big comedian, but you don't even really get the jokes. They're not funny, but he always laughs at his joke. That guy, or the guy with the pierced nipples that always doesn't have his shirt on.
This is where I'm going to make an exception. I'm going with the guy with the pierced nipples because I feel like the stories I'm going to get out of him are they're going to pay for themselves. Like I'm going to be able to tell people about these stories for weeks or months even. I don't want to hear the guy laughing at his own self because I'm going to laugh at him after anyways. But yeah.
Wow. That's just cruel, Jen.
I mean, with love.
Oh man. Okay. Well, you know what? This was fun, Jen.
Yeah,
We gotta wrap it up right there. I am a trucker, so I gotta wake up super duper early. But Jen, anything else, girl, before we wrap it up? Anything else that you want to say? Anything else that you want to say to me? Any last words that you want to convince me that cats are so great? Anything, Jen? Anything.
I'm gonna actually send you a hairless cat. I'm gonna breed them soon, and you'll get my first pick of the litter. I'm just kidding. I'm not, but cats are cool. Cats are cool. No, seriously, this was fun. I appreciate you. I had a blast. I needed this. And shout out to everyone in the comment section. You guys are always appreciated and lift my spirits. I just, I just want to say I appreciate you, Cholo. Like, you are seriously like a brother to me that, really fills that void for me. So I want you to know that. And yeah, I'll just say that.
All right. Well, this was a good time. You guys go check out my sister at Convicted Hearts. I will leave the link to her channel pinned in the comment section as soon as we're out of here. So with that, we will call it a night or day, morning, whenever time you guys are watching this. But Jen, thank you so much for jumping on, and thanks for being a good sport. Out of all the guys that I threw out there, which one was the guy that you would go out with again, and which is the guy that you would not go out with at all?
Ooh. Not at all the mommy issues guy.
Oh, that guy, huh?
You know because I've been there, done that, learned my lesson. That's the only reason.
This guy right here.
What about me? I know you don't give a goddamn about me.
Yeah, he can stay on the outside. But I would go out again with the guy who's driving the working vehicle, whether that be, the pest control van, the tow truck, the truck driver, somebody that has integrity and, works for a living and isn't right there begging at his mom's glass door.
The sandwich guy, the guy dressed like a
Okay,
meatball.
the meatball guy.
Come on. That guy has integrity. That guy, he's out there. Oh, Vic says, what about Rocky?
Rocky will always be my number one. Rocky will always be my number one.
And New Kids on the Block. All right, man. Hey, let's wrap it up. I caught it. Jen, you know what it is, girlfriend. Much love as always, sister.
That's
And
right.
we will definitely talk again very, very, very soon.
Yes.
Shout out to everybody who joined us tonight. You guys go
Thank you, guys.
catch my sister, Jen Magana, on Convicted Hearts. Like I said, the link of a channel will be pinned in the comment section. Pinned. So it's the very first thing you guys see. As always, familia, live your life like you're on the road. Be aware of your surroundings and always keep it safe. This is Blood Makes You Live. Below to makes you family. Until next time, this is Ed, the Thecholotrucker, for my sister one, Miss Jen Magana. Over and out.
For now.